What's up, guys?
You're so lame. So I'm Wes. This is Zane.
Hello.
This is STU Time. We're all rock, all pop producers from Greensboro. We're doing this podcast to kind of like hang out, talk, help where we can, and talk shit where we can't.
You guys can learn a little bit about us and how much we hate each other, and that's kind of our dynamic in the studio. We've learned recently.
It's super fun and also uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah, so you'll get kind of a first person view of that front seat view, I guess.
The
you'd
podcast
say.
will be working with us without like the experience, without any of the money.
Yeah, exactly.
We got a bunch of cool stuff today. We're gonna talk about we're in a band called LOWBORN. We're gonna talk about some of that stuff, and
Yep.
some cool records came out, and we just got Cubase 10, so it's got some cool shit in there that we're gonna talk about. But we'll get into it. STU time. Thanks, guys. Cool. So, we played a show this weekend. I got a lot drunker than I thought I was gonna.
Yeah, I watched some videos today.
I still did really good.
Yeah, I mean, you
I forgot the second verse to Nothing Left, which made me mad because when I was after the show was over and I'd sobered up some and we were on our way to the shit, I was talking to Aaliyah and I was like, I know the words. I'm mad I messed it up, and then I sang the whole song. I was
in the car.
Yeah, I was fucking mad.
with her.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Was that weird?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's like, "Why are you singing that right now?" I was like, "I don't know."
Because I'm drunk and I'm in my feels. That's
Well,
why.
I wasn't drunk anymore.
Oh yeah, because you were driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show was cool, man. For a Sunday, I was pretty happy with the turnout. My in-ears sounded like complete crap.
Did they?
I don't know if it was just because the wedges were so loud.
It had to be, cause I a lot of track, a lot of vocal, and then for whatever reason my guitar felt like dumb loud, and I'm used to not hearing it.
Well, after there was one part of the song. First off, my in-ears were so loud because I don't know. I guess if you have a couple beers, you instantly go deaf. So I just cranked my pack, and then it was a quiet part in the song, and then William goes, "Zane!" And I look over, and he's like, "Don't turn my guitar up." I was like, "All right." So then I walk over to Ron, who's annoyed by anybody who asks him to do anything, and I was like, "Hey, man, his guitar up," and he was like, "All right," and then I think he jacked yours up,
And everyone's monitor.
yeah. So I think from that point on we were screwed. But
We can blame Nick. We can blame Nick and
Yeah.
Wesley for
thanks
not coming.
for not coming. But the
Thomas
videos,
held it down. Walter killed it. The lights were
videos sound like Thomas killed it.
cool. Yeah,
It seemed loud.
good.
It seemed very loud.
We got a lot of compliments on the bass.
I told him, "Oh yeah, it felt great." I told Thomas, I was like, "Do me a favor, if there's anything you do for us, mask us with our tracks." I was like, "There's so much important stuff in our track that we just can't redo live, that we need to be heard if you want to understand LOWBORN as a band." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he was like, he texted me and said, "Can you tell all that from the stage?" I said, yes I can. Because, I was playing, but I was like, just make sure tracks are loud. But anyway, yeah, it
Well,
was
he
fun.
killed it. It was
Fun
fun.
show. He did a good job. And Walter, it looked cool from the stage, and the videos look good.
Yeah, he slayed. I told him that if he does it again and he runs our lights again, I'll just blow him every time. he seemed into that. That seemed like a fair trade.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got a Kemper and rebuilt your rack, didn't you?
Yeah, the Kemper was cool. That was about the only thing in my ears that sounded incredible. And it was like, it was definitely game changing. Because I'm not used to hearing guitar. So like, even though my amp's super loud, we're battling the line of too loud versus...
Well, now it doesn't matter.
The sound guy, you know? So, with the Kemper, it's blaring in my ears, and everyone's happy.
0 stage volume.
Yeah, and everyone's happy.
Yeah, I want one. I'm really
And
jealous.
I can tell when I'm out of tune, because it's right here, and I can hear it.
He's pointing to his ears.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was cool. So that was running straight into the mixer, the rack mixer, and then my Sennheisers I just bought, so that was cool.
And the computer didn't fuck us.
Yeah.
And you didn't fake it. Did you?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Absolutely I did.
Cody has no idea.
I told him.
Oh, well, I had no idea.
Well, I told him.
There was a number of times I'd look over, and you're killing it. And I was like, ooh, the computer's working. I'm so happy. And
Completely faking it.
Okay, well, cool.
That's why I was killing it so hard. Yeah. So.
Are you feeling the bangover? I'm sore as fuck.
Nah, I'm feel fine. I'm just tired. I'm not sore. I'm just tired.
I feel like I got beat up.
Yeah.
I tried to do it pretty hard in this set, though. I tried to like get real
No, I think we did a good job.
rowdy.
Yeah, you know, for what it was, I think it was great. But yeah.
Have you listened to the 1975 record yet? Yay, nay?
Yes, I've heard the whole thing a couple times through.
It's, dude, I still...
There are tracks that I skip,
Oh, you're a bitch.
but they're good.
I always wanna die sometimes. It's like,
Dude,
it's
that-
straight up
the last
feels...
song?
Yeah.
I-
It's straight up... You don't like it?
No, it's cool. It's just, it's almost so, like,
It's
old rock.
Oh, dude, it's 90s
like,
as
I'm like,
fuck.
I'm like, I need to
It
skip
is.
this.
It is. Well, it's the last song. You can't skip it. It is straight up just like 90s ballad anthem rock. I'm so about it. And the cool thing is like they still tracked it in a pop manner. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I like really listened today. You can't. It doesn't sound like they doubled guitar. There's 2 guitars. There's left and right. But it doesn't sound like they doubled guitars for stacks.
TBS'd it. One guy
Well,
on the
but I'm
left, one
noticing
guy
that
on the
like
right.
Taking Back or like Fall Out Boy's new records are like that.
Maybe the whole doubling is just a bad technique we learned a long time ago.
Well, I think doubling is what they do for acts that don't have production. I think when you're just guitar, bass, and drums, and you're like a metal band or like something like the Chango shit, like I think you have to do that to give it the tight, thick, loud guitar feel. But when you're doing like alt pop, alt rock, you're doing stuff with like a fuck ton, like dense production. Doing 2 guitars is just like, let's make it really fucking hard for the mix engineer to do his job.
Yeah. Just adding guitars. And that kind of goes right into that thing I posted today that created a lot of ruckus that I didn't think would, about keeping it simple.
Yeah, just to let everyone know, Zane posted a picture in this pop group that we're in, and it's like it's a piano, but it's only got
it's like a synthesizer. It's like but it has 5 keys. It has
it's three
white and 2 black.
Two
It's like
yeah.
the C, D, and E, and then C sharp, D sharp.
Yeah.
But what was funny is there's dudes who are like,
What was the post? Like, what did you say?
it said for all those who are, this is the picture is from the Stage Hands technical Facebook page. It is basically anyone who's ever been a sound guy on the technical side of live entertainment. This is like, hey, follow these guys, it's hilarious. And today they shared a thing about for all those producers or musicians creating music in the top 40 realm or something, current top 40s. And that's funny because it's like, pop music's easy. But then I want to challenge like any like hard rock band, to write a good pop song.
Dude, everything...
Good's relative, but...
Well, but I mean, everything on Charlie Puth's record is like jazz chord. The new 1975 record has a bunch of like diminished and shit. And, like,
Yeah.
if you're doing less is more technique where you're like, okay, this song is only going to have 3 sounds, a bass, some kind of pad that fills the mid space, and then like a piano.
Yeah.
And then, you sprinkle in some guitar shit. You can't just do one notes. You have to build sometimes pretty complex chords.
Absolutely.
And I mean, that's what makes those pads, like a Moog pad or something, sound so lush. It's like,
Is the chord structure.
here's a cool diminished
Yeah.
seventh. Let's throw this crazy one in here.
Because as we've learned producing more pop stuff now, is you can have cool sounds, but if you don't have cool chords,
the sounds are lame.
it's not that cool.
Yeah.
If we were better piano players, we could probably make every sound that we have sound incredible.
Yeah.
But because we can't voice the chords correctly without taking 10 minutes,
We're getting there.
well, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, if we were piano players, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like way better at piano than I am, though.
Well, it's because I have to pretend on stage.
Well, but you're actually better. Like, I can play some songs. Like, I can definitely play some songs on piano, but there's never been a moment where I've been like, man, I can do this and this and this, and like I can play that and that. Like, I can play one Relient K song, and I can play one The Rocket Summer song, and then I'm garbage. I can like noodle around, but like it's not good.
I don't know any
But there's been a
songs, though.
couple of times where I've heard you be like doom doom doom. Like, I just think you have better coordination.
Well, I don't know any songs. Like, I couldn't. I mean, I know a couple, but like I can't play this song, or like here's this chord. The only thing I know, and what's funny about it, the only thing I know about piano is all my classes. We had a weekly test in high school. We had to play. We had to do some kind of skill on snare drum, and then we had to do 2 scales per week. It had to be at a certain speed with the arpeggios. So like we learned every scale. Do I still know all my scales? Absolutely not. But
That's why you're better than I am.
certain notes or certain like I can figure out the key to. I mean, it takes me a long ass time, but I can figure out the key based on the half step and the whole step. Okay, that one goes there.
Yeah.
If I wish I could just go, oh yeah, it's this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I can
this.
I can do a shit ton of stuff by ear. I couldn't explain because like I never took music in school, and I just took like 6 or 7 months of guitar lessons when
Yeah.
I was 16. And so, like, even then, the first 2 months of that, he was like, yeah, so let's learn these chords. And then he realized I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, well, what songs do you want to learn?
Yeah.
I spent the next 3 months learning Weezer and Taking Back Sunday and shit.
My drum teacher.
And then the next 2 months learning, like, he taught me by
Yeah.
ear, like, the areas. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is great. And then I stopped going.
Yeah, my drum teacher, I had that conversation. He was like, he was the opposite. He was, well, we're not going to do those things. We're going to keep reading book music and the actual technical skills.
Well, but do you think that made you better at drums, or do you think when you started learning drum parts?
Not from him.
Okay.
But yes, learning the actual drum techniques, yes. But at that point in time, I wasn't even in the school band. I didn't care. I just wanted to play drum kit to like rock songs.
See, but I think it was cool learning some scales,
Yeah.
and like if I had learned more scales and I was more comfortable, because I'd love to like play the blues and be really good at the blues, but like I think all of my growth came from like learning songs, because something that I do is like I play so many fucked up chords, and it's from learning like dumb stretches and like weird indie rock. Like, oh, they do this fucking, I don't know what chord it is, but it's, my fucking hand hurts playing it, and now I just do right. Like, we have a lot of weird shit in our songs that it's like, why'd you voice the chord that way? And it's like, oh, because that's felt right. And then, because William does that shit all the time. Like, yeah, this is how we're going to play this. He's like, can I play it this way instead? And I'm like, oh shit, that's way easier.
Yeah.
I wish I had tracked it that way.
No, we spent half an hour doing it the hard way.
Yep.
And here's a side topic.
In my defense, though, I think the tone, like, the way that I'm tracking it, is the tone that I want it to sound like. And the voice he ends up playing it in live Totally fine. On a record, not what I would want.
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear that I'm fine. Like, yeah, it's easier to play it the other way, but I want that note played in that spot.
Where it is.
Like, I think that's important. So
Yeah, and it's typically on the lower strings.
Yeah.
For the body. What I was going to say, a side topic. Do we have to mark this explicit because of your potty mouth? Or
Gary V doesn't.
he doesn't?
The fuck no.
All right, well, cool. I was just curious. I didn't know if
We can, but
spoken word was different than...
Well, we don't have
if
to
it's
mark
still
music
called-
explicit.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to with art, but I was just curious if, like...
This is art.
If this falls into a different realm.
This is art. It's spoken word art.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you hear me coughing, it's because I've been sick for, 3 months now. So
Yeah.
I think I'm getting over it. We'll see in the next 3 months.
We can't tell if he's dying or not.
Well, I am, but on the inside.
Well, that's all of us saying. You're not.
So
exclusive.
my cousins that came to the show.
I saw Conley came.
Yes, her. We were talking about the show after, and she was like, it was awesome, blah, blah, blah. But she was like, Wes is very, very open. He likes to share, doesn't he? I was like, yeah, even if he shouldn't.
Well, she hasn't seen us before.
Yeah.
So, because, tell me the truth. How much of our music has she heard?
She's heard all the big songs. Not big songs. Our biggest songs. So not big.
Okay,
but...
so I feel like what I said on stage shouldn't be that surprising.
No. But
she hasn't seen us before, though.
I guess the banter makes it because people can
it becomes real.
People can ignore lyrics to a song when it's behind a cool groove. You know?
But then when someone's like, yeah, I want to die sometimes, they're like, oh shit.
Shoot. He said that? Oh my god. Yeah. So you can ignore lyrics. You can't ignore someone telling you to your face.
That's hilarious.
But yeah.
I'm not normally at, hometown shows make that easy.
Yeah. Did Keys say anything to you about the mannequin?
No.
Oh, okay. I told her to, but
she didn't, but Aaliyah told me that there was a moment where you were drunk-esque talking to Keys, and that you were like, he fucking put that mannequin up there just to fucking spite me, and fuck him, and fuck that mannequin, and you were mad.
nah, that's just
But you were kidding. Like, if you're talking to Keys, I know, like...
it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. But yes, I definitely did that. Because I was trying to get her to give you crap, but she wouldn't.
She did not. Told you it was cool.
Actually, to prove my point, someone was filming me play the drums, and the fucking mannequin was
That's their fault for standing in a
in
bad spot.
the way.
If they wanted to film you, they
Nah.
could have walked to your side of the
You
stage.
planned it out.
No.
Whatever.
Connolly wanted to look at William. That's why she didn't walk to your side of the stage.
Cassie was on that side of the stage too. Oh god.
Oh, you were in trouble.
I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. What's next?
I don't know, man. Fuck you. I did my list. I have the things we're talking about.
Well, we didn't really go into the keeping it simple, stupid.
No, we didn't.
So, like, we did talk about it. We kind of
Back to the post.
But yeah. So, like, people in the comments were saying, like, one guy referred it to trap music, and then one guy, and that I thought that's a dumb thing to say.
Yeah, that's asinine.
And then one guy was like, did it up arrows and was like, well, he's obviously not from the trap. And I was like, incredible. But there were some people who were like, you can do so much with those 5 notes. And this one guy started like naming chords and stuff, and I'm like, there you go.
I need that guy to like help us.
I know. Seriously. He's like, there's the 1, the 4, and the 5, and the 4. There you go. Boom. There's a song. I was like, you're right. Absolutely. And then there was some, just whatever, people commentary. But to go on the post, it's like some of the one guy I agree with completely. He said there is a section in my writing process where I go, okay, the song's done. I need to delete 3 things. Like he has a deletion section in his songwriting
Yeah.
because he knows that he does too much.
But we've done that. We've gotten to it.
Yeah.
But our deletion process is in the mix process.
Yeah.
We're like, we love all of it. And then we start mixing. We're like,
That sounds terrible.
fuck, there's no room for this extra guitar. There's
You know what- you know
we
what it
have 3
usually is?
basses. We should delete 2 of them.
It's usually a lead part.
Yeah.
You know why you delete lead parts?
Why, Zane?
Because no one gives a fuck about lead guitar.
They don't give a fuck about 2 guitars.
Yeah.
I've started to think about that more and more because I know that we say it just to piss people off in here. But I don't think they give a shit about 2 guitars. If you're like in a band where you're only got one guitarist and so that's what you're doing is lead,
Yeah.
then yeah, sure. Because you could like do swells or build textures.
Well, certain bands. I mean, if you're a metal group. I mean,
I'm talking about like pop.
yeah.
Like,
But in the pop world, yes, exactly.
but if you're like pop punk band or like just a rock band in general and you're in a verse just chug 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 and someone's trying to like dig it like knock that shit off.
Yeah.
Let the vocal do its thing. Fucking find another band to play in.
Who are we? Who are we? Because it's art and it's all to taste. But when
I give a fuck.
when we're talking about pop music, keeping it simple and letting the vocal kind of shine is key. But people always act like pop singers can't sing. And then I'm like, that's the exact opposite of what this world, what it actually is. Like, you use auto-tune. Everyone uses auto-tune. Everyone.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, even if we come down to it and we're like, well, Haley Williams doesn't, Ariana Grande doesn't, the pop world doesn't, I'll concede and be like, yeah, sure. But they also have a vocal engineer that specifically comps, like, tons and tons of takes to generate, there's like 10 to 20 fucking takes of the one line to make the perfect line. Like, no, like, oh, they don't tune. Well, they don't have to. They have fucking tons of money to spend on a fucking incredible studio with an incredible mic with a nearly flawless singer. Like, the chain there is a dope chain. Like, no fucking wonder you don't need a tune.
The good rule.
Yeah. Good source, good sound. Like, when it's a bad, like, if it, I'm not saying everyone's bad singers. It's a money thing. Do I think even like mediocre singers could get into a realm of like good comping and good takes? Sure. Do I want to spend a week fucking doing that?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Not gonna happen.
Not for what I get paid right now. Fuck.
Yeah, but in that, yeah.
I mean, it's still good. Dude, I still tune my voice because fuck it.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Well, it could always be better.
Yeah.
And unless the tuning's taking away from the personality, it's always better.
Yeah, but it's just not doing. We're not doing anything hard enough to fucking worry about.
Yeah, to where it's messing anybody up. But yeah, and like there was a point I was gonna get at, but I forgot, so I don't remember that now.
Fantastic, Zane. You bitch. You bitch.
I know. But anyways, keeping it simple, harder than it seems.
Yeah, there's one line that there's a document, like a short little like 5 or 6 minute documentary John Boylan put out, and they're talking about lyrics.
Yeah.
And someone's like, yeah, you got to dumb it down, and then the guy stops. They're like, no, it's not dumbing it down. It's figuring out the right thing to say with those 7 words. Or shut the fuck up. Finding the right thing to say in that window, because like everyone on the planet can take a creative writing class and then be like, to the moon, to the stars, the universe is ours. Da da da. Like, fuck, exactly. But that's fucking. There's a lot of metal music that are like, it's like my dark soul in the universe. Like, get the fuck out of here. You don't know shit about the universe, or your dark soul. But like, when someone can write a line that's like, oh fuck, there's just so many good lines in pop. It's crazy to think about. But what's What's that John Bellion song that gets me so fucked up? It's if so. There's a
Hand
line,
of God.
huh?
The Hand of God.
No, I mean that's a good song too. But there's a song. There's a line on the Definition record. If I got GPS on my phone, if my location's never unknown. Hold on. Hold on. No, I'm gonna look it up. We have time.
Okay.
That's what we're fucking here for. GPS on my phone. You guys are diving into the world of how I Google.
Google out
John
loud.
Bellion.
You couldn't Google if you're blind.
Okay, explain the blind compliment. Argument about being
So
blind. Hold on,
right
fuck you.
Right
I don't
before.
care.
Okay.
I don't
Wow.
care.
Okay. Here we go.
See, I got GPS on my phone, and I can follow it to get home. If my location's never unknown, then tell me why I still feel lost. Tell me why I still feel lost. That shit's heavy. The first time I heard it, I was like, oh, fuck. Because, like, it's real shit. And, like, there's never in my life been... There's some radio rock bands that have started, like, recently, have started adopting pop influence.
Yeah.
And they've started to get there. But I've never heard a band that's, like, in the... I love the Warped Realm, but I've never heard a band in the Warped Realm that, like... My favorite band's Taking Back Sunday, and I've still never heard a line in their early career or post when they were big
That blew your mind.
that was like that.
Yeah. But not all of his stuff's like that. So I think that goes with it. That
I think all of his stuff is real.
Yeah, but no, whenever
It's just not always heavy.
whenever he hits a line like that, it has weight
Yeah.
because the whole song's not like that.
Yeah.
Which goes back to keeping it simple until it needs it, you know? Until the part is required or until the song needs a big line. Let us follow you. I'm going to tell you right now, like, I'm not a complete idiot, so I can follow lyrics. But when it's like in song form, unless you're reading them, it's kind of hard to follow them if it's not like a storyline. Like if there's metaphors to me, or like, and I'm sure most listeners are like that. Like if there's a bunch of metaphors, finish a song, say, what do you think the song's about? They're going to go, I don't know. I have no idea. You know? I think that.
I think most people would create a meaning.
Yeah, okay. But it would be most relative to their current state.
Yeah, but that's, I mean...
Which is fine because
That's
it's
what people
music.
do anyway.
Yeah, and that's cool. But that's what I'm saying is like, if it's completely outlandish, you can't even do that. Like if it's outlandishly crazy and specific, you're like, what is he talking about? I have no idea.
Yeah, but if it's, you know, you're like, I'm struggling with this girl. She won't get off my phone. They're like, relationship sold.
They look at their phone and go, bitch.
I can't believe they're texting me again. Damn it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so it's hard to keep it simple sometimes.
Yeah. We'll all get there. It's like the struggle for tone. It never stops.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't have any sponsors, but I'm going to do a plug for Cubase 10. Cubase Master Race.
We already paid for it, but hook us up.
Well, fuck, I don't care. Give us whatever. So, my favorite thing about the upgrade my two favorite things.
Yeah.
Has been the new way that we automate.
Oh, yeah.
Because the old we were on at 8.5. So, I mean, they changed it in like 9. We just did an upgrade. But in 8.5, you had to draw every point before you could, do automation.
Yeah. No, I remember.
But in 10, we can just highlight a section and drag it down, and it creates all 4 points for that. And that's been incredible. But
that's also like something every other program has been doing forever.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna buy Studio One because they fucking did that one thing.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, all these different...
Well, other programs don't have a line vocal.
No.
Or a line audio. What do they call it? Hold on. I'm not going to do it.
Just call it audio line.
Audio line. It's basically vocal line.
No, it's better.
Well, they're comparable.
Yeah.
But it's enough that I'm not going to spend money on Vocaline now.
You're just going to buy Cubase 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't.
I think they're almost the same price. You like what is Vocaline, like $400 to $600?
Might be more.
You think?
I don't know. Let's see. Another Google search.
Google
Here
magic.
we go.
I remember Kyle saying that he rent to owned it, and that it was like $400 to $600.
You know what I hate?
It was $125 every quarter.
I hate when companies have better SEO than Sweetwater.
It's $500,
which is rare.
It's $500, I think.
I got you right here, bro. But I still hate it. I don't want to go to your website. I want Sweetwater because I want the price.
Yeah.
This is the Pro version. It is $250. So that's cheap as dirt now.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if it goes cheaper.
They got to compete with Cubase now.
Actually, I don't even think that's the full version. That's not. Hang on.
Yeah, okay. Give me full version, bro. Come on.
That's the Pro version, but that's not. That doesn't tune it. That's strictly audio line. So that's one thing to think about is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, well.
Is Vocaline isn't tuning.
No.
So you have to tune and then align.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, because the Cubase.
And like Vocaline tuning's fucking terrible anyway.
Yeah, it squeaks and.
We've done all kinds of shit like that. Just
But that's the difference.
Yeah, whatever. So Vocaline full, I think, is $500, and I think Cubase new is like $600 to $700. Just buy it.
I don't think we explained. We're kind of just guessing. Everyone knows what we're talking about. Vocaline, if no one knows, if you're just getting into the pop world.
Or recording in general.
Or recording in general. I know a lot more pop people do it because there's a lot more vocal layers. Wow. Typically, here we are. You know, we're gonna get berated by our 2 followers for saying whatever our opinion. Anyways,
fuck you.
and
Just talk.
and I'm saying we have 2 followers, and this is our first episode. We don't have any followers, so the comments are gonna be great. But yeah, so it's a vocal processor that allows you to tune and time align different vocal takes to be perfectly doing the quote fingers here to make it sound close to perfect, but it's not ever close to perfect. I mean,
the timing is, but what fucks up is like, yeah, we'll tune it to the main audio too, and then it's like, and like literally, and maybe I just suck at singing, but anytime we've like someone's engineered that and then done it for LOWBORN stuff, and I'm listening back to the doubles, I'm like, yo, those aren't right. Something's fucked up.
No, I think it's personality, because
well, it's like hard, like it's like country music. It's hard to tune some country singers.
Like the if you listen to the Failure Anthem soloed individual tracks,
You hear it?
oh, it's bad.
Okay. Well, but I don't think. See, that's what I'm saying. Is if they had tuned main, double, left, right, and then just Vocaline for time, I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just, I'm sure it was time.
Yeah. Well, either way,
On top of a lot of things.
I'm never gonna
mean,
use Vocaline again. So it doesn't matter
The
because.
FA record sounds great.
Oh yeah, they kill
But
it.
individual tracks, you'll hear a little bit of tuning glitches here and there. But that's almost with any processor. And that was also 5 years ago now, probably.
Oh God. Yeah.
So it's been a while. So, it's been a while. So.
Yeah. Well, either way, I'm never gonna buy Vocaline. Cubase has audio line. It's the same thing.
Yep.
And it's fucking awesome.
Pro Audio tip of the week. Cubase 10.
That's the tip.
Audio line.
That's the tip.
No,
by
the
Cubase
tip
10.
is save your money up if you're broke and buy Cubase 10. That's your tip.
They'll
don't
get
be-
better. We're just.
Don't be an idiot.
The vocal editing.
It is
has
hard for
been
me because-
so much easier for us.
There's so much of me that wants to go. There's so much of me that wants to be the person, not the person that I used to be. Jeez, if you don't stop dropping that stupid thing.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm putting it down.
from us being trained in school, and I know you don't give a crap about this, but like we could be we're Pro Tools certified. You know, we're really good at Pro Tools.
I'm
blah,
not. I
blah.
dropped out. I just want to
you
side.
Still learned, you
I did
still
learn
learned all
Pro
the
Tools.
crap. So, what I'm saying is, we could be those like audio vegans who are like, I use Pro Tools, meh.
Nah.
Meh. So yeah, but no, Cubase 10. Until 10, I've had reservations. I like it for editing purposes. It's the best. After 10, it's the best. Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down, the best.
I do want a side note, and
The Pro Tools people are also like, you shouldn't be vocal aligning anything. They should just sing better or get real singers. Meh.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, whatever. Have fun. Have fun making any money.
yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if they're famous, then they're fine. But like at that point, fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't talk shit to me. Like,
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So let's take this road. In this made up scenario, who are we talking to, and how do we encounter them?
I mean, someone that's like an engineer that's like, I never have to use it, is working with people that are fucking killing the game. And even then, like, there's no way that someone in there is not using it. I just don't believe it. I just don't. I want a side note really quick.
Yeah.
We were just talking about being Pro Tools certified. I have a call set up. So I dropped out of GTech. And I have a call set up to be one of their success stories. That is the funniest shit ever. I'm going to do it.
I'm trying to say a lot in my silence.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean,
That's awesome, though.
it is what it is.
I think. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna try and edit these coughs out as much as I can.
No, keep them.
But
Fuck you. Keep them. Don't be a bitch.
So when is it? When's that supposed to happen?
I don't know. I haven't set a time.
Also, when is that United Way thing supposed to be?
Never. Holy shit, I hope not.
I had a.
It sounds fine, but like I went back and listened to what we tracked for it, and it's just not.
I was sat through a city planning meeting, and it was like Young Professionals Network, come help the city, blah blah blah, and I was like, all right, free lunch, I'll go. So I went, and there was a bunch of people from United Way, like half the room was United Way, and I thought about walking up, being like, hey, have you guys heard our song? And just see what they'd say. They'd probably like, who are you and what?
Yeah.
I haven't heard your song.
They haven't.
But yeah.
That's incredible. Okay. Well, I'm fucking tired, and we got to get back to work.
Yeah.
So
Week 1.
episode 1 done. High five.
Boom.
It was a weak ass high five, but I'm gonna let it slide.
We
'cause I'm not
did
doing
it.
again.
Been dreading
This is cool.
Been dreading this day forever.
Yeah, I think this is cool. I think the way we did this is cooler.
Nah, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Are we gonna try and have a guest next week or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We don't know who or what or when.
Yeah, we do.
We'll figure it out.
It'll be.
Don't commit. This is a recording.
Well,
There's
we
no
scheduled.
overdub. There's no overdubs on this.
You're right, but we scheduled it right for the 10th.
Are they gonna do it?
I have a choice. This will be the first hour before we write. First hour fucking long we do
Yeah.
it. This one.
Let's keep it shorter. Last time it was so long.
Dude, yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Thank you guys for coming out. If you enjoy
Yep.
it,
Coming out.
or
Thank you for opening your phones and going to Spotify and playing the podcast.
yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit subscribe,
Yep.
share it, show your friends, your family. If
I'm
they
expecting
hate
at
it, show 'em
least 2
anyway.
million streams on this first podcast.
Real high hopes for something you're gonna be let down about.
You know, they say, shoot for the moon, land with the stars, baby.
Oh my god. Shoot for this. It is shoot for the moon. That's
Shoot
such
for the
a
moon,
weird,
land with
whatever.
the stars.
Why would you shoot a rocket off at night?
That's a good point.
Yeah. You can't see shit.
I'm just riding the rocket. Well, no, because then your target's lit up, and you're just shooting. You're just shooting right for it.
I don't think that's
Anyways,
how it
we were
works.
about to end this, and then we did what we always do. And actually, real quick, this is like the most friendly me and Wes have ever been for 39 and a half minutes straight to each other. So don't get used to it. But
Yeah.
these
I'm just
topics
excited.
These topics were icebreakers.
Yeah. I'm excited for really diving into other stuff.
Yeah.
Because, we're gonna get into some other shit that like we should have talked about Instagram influencer tonight.
No, we'll do it.
Influencer
We'll do it.
marketing.
No, we need to do. Save that idea,
I'll write it down.
and we'll get one to come in and talk to them to their face.
And
That would be a good one. Because we're not gonna be mean. We both have good opinions of them.
well, yeah, but
We also know your career could be ruined with one fell swoop of
Instagram
Zuckerberg going, fuck you.
You're right.
Oh, Zucks.
You're right.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much. STU Time, episode 1. Like, subscribe.
Boom.
We'll see you next week.